like.
Oh yeah, they're little kids. Yeah, they're both on the team. Okay, so I'll just
I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get some postal cards.
Where's the lady in the house?
Okay.
He's with Papa.
See, I think these cards are okay.
Oh, he has them. Wow.
Yes.
Man.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. 1970.
Yeah. Come down and I'll take a picture of you. Come on, guys. Just stand in front.
Material and thin wallpaper. The frame room was added in 1913. It was a deserted homestead shack from nearby which Mr. Brown moved in. The kitchen stove, table, washstand, and shelves are original equipment. The remainder of the furniture is typical of that used by Mr. and Mrs. Brown, as well as other people in the area. The log front on this building was quite unusual, as most dugouts would have had a sod front. When the frame room was added, siding boards were placed over the log front to give an appearance of the same type of construction. The 1909 date may seem quite recent to you, but this area was not settled until after 1900. The Homestead Act was passed in 1862, and the first homesteads were taken out in eastern Nebraska and eastern South Dakota. It took many years before the settlers moved this far west.
Do you want to see how much a bicycle would cost back then?
2 years after the last Indian battle. The Wounded Knee Massacre, which took place about 60 miles southwest of here in 1890. The first homesteads were filed for in Jackson County at the turn of the century. The largest number of homesteads filed for in any one year in all the western states was in 1913.
Basin in the mirror.
The last homestead was filed for in this county in 1935. However, by 1918, most every 160 acres had been filed for, and most of the homesteaders were living in their claims. Crop failure and hard times in general forced many people to abandon their land early. But when the drought and maintenance work done recently, and in 1966, the roof of the cave was rebuilt. We hope you enjoy our
This is the bedroom. There's the ironing board. There's the dresser. See the dirt walls. Got a window right there. Some more dirt walls. There's her lamp. There's the bed. See their dirt floor. See them bonnets.
Okay, let's see. What do we want to play? all the stuff's pulled out. Let me see a foundation tube.
Oh, they was in there before.
If this were a piano, it'd be out of tune because we have so much moisture in this house.
Oh.
But it's a reed instrument.
Sandra, come
There
here.
are reeds in each of these stops. That's what lets the air go through.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Mama, quit pushing me. I'm trying
Thank you for playing.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
The prices. Let me hold that baby a minute. I just think she just looks like so much fun.
I know, but this is the paper.
It's probably got some dates on there.
There's 1915,
But
1920.
somebody I don't know has.
Look at me.
There's the baby.
They papered their walls with newspapers.
Oh, I papered your walls with newspaper.
Huh?
I said, I can remember when you papered your walls with newspaper.
Where are you folks from?
Virginia.
It's from 1909 and 1910.
There's an interesting excerpt down here. Excuse me. Right here. Tells about town killers, and it was pretty strong language for people in those days to say that mail order catalog.
Not as friendly as down south. There's old cribbage board. Look at that. Ain't that funny looking?
This is neat.
The viewer.
It is beautiful.
It's just
Right
big. And
You just
Right,
capture it in
right.
pictures. Right.
There's a sewing machine again. That looks like Mama's old sewing machine.
have you been in the Badlands?
Yes.
That last overlook that
See inside the sewing basket there?
if you squeeze that pincushion just a little bit, it feels like it might have wool inside it to me.
This is the roof. There's the roof of the living room that we was just in. And there's the roof of that sod hut that we was in. And look at all the cactuses growing on top of it. There's that bedroom window we was looking out. And they got a little path that goes up there to get up there on the roof, I reckon. The fence that they got put up there to keep people off the roof. Here's this farmland. All out through there. Look at all them cactuses. Here's the back of his barn. This here's the cellar. The roof of the cellar. Well, there's the outhouse, and there's somebody sitting in it. It's an old outhouse. That's some old farm equipment that they pulled with horses. I don't know what that is. I'll have to go down there and look. It's that cellar storage area I was telling you about.
Canned food down there, still dust covered.
Well, let's go down and see. Okay, there's little steep steps here. And some wood on the floor. Look at the canned stuff in here. Dirt walls. The roof. And that weird looking tree. If you ever come out here, I'll bring you out here and let you look for yourself, because this videotape just don't do it justice. It's so weird. There's her canned stuff. The old jar, I don't know what she kept in there, but there's some more. They're so old I can't tell what's in them. Big milk jug, look how old it is. It's all rusty. And back out you go. Through little narrow steps. Okay, that I was looking at from up yonder a while ago, I didn't know what it was. It's a chicken coop. Look at it. It's the chicken coop. And they've got another part of it that goes up underneath the dirt again. Everything goes up underneath the dirt.
You got your pan in there. Unless that's chicken coop.
Yeah. I wonder what's in that building. You want to look? Let's look. Whoops, I almost tripped. They must have kept some, like a pig or something in here. It's a pen of some sort. It's real short. Real short. There's more pictures of their equipment for Daddy and David. They call that a windrower or something like that. Kind of like what they used to use. Here's a buckboard. Here's an apple butter stove. I just got hollered at to come down here and take a picture of this apple butter stove. I guess they put the wood in at the bottom and put their apples in at the top and made apple butter. Oops, got some water in it.
See, right here's where the
There's where the wood went in.
amazing to me.
More farm stuff. Back of the barn. Probably put the wood in there for their, yeah, wood in there for their apple butter stove. Look at these boards. They're old, old, old. These are different kind of plows they use. Look at them, they're made of sticks with metal stakes in them. There's a window in the barn. There's no glass in them, just a hole cut in it. There's a pen of some sort. They probably had something pinned up in there. Look.
I guess the furry dogs, you get real close to it, Sandy.
Can you read it?
They furry dogs up here, Mary.
It's your old car. There's a stall of some sort. Sawhorse. There's bridles up on the wall or something. Another milk thing. Chicken feeder. No license plate. Saws. Don't know what they needed saws for. They ain't got no trees. Toolbox. Plow. some kind of trough thing. I don't know what they put in there. There's a stall. They put some kind of, there's your stall. Ooh, I don't know what this is. There's old tire iron. Looks like something they might use for horseshoeing or something, 'cause that kind of looks like a horseshoe shape or something.
26.
Yeah, I've seen those already. Now that's modern day right there. I don't know. So are those. I don't know what they're doing in here. Here's more stalls and bridles and stuff. There's some yokes they put around their necks. Reckon that was a horse blanket of some sort. Maybe they threw that over him and make him calm down. There's a saddle. It's an old saddle. There's a pen, and they put some animals in it for you, so let you know what it looks like, more what it looks like. I think they got billy goats in there. I think that's probably a guinea pig in that.
Look, there's one in that dish pan.
Look, the prairie dog's in the dish pan.
Like that and like
Isn't he cute? And they're eating something they got in there for the billy goats. There's another prairie dog. What's he got? Oh, just a little piece of grass. There's a prairie dog hole. A little bitty hole. But look how many of them's out there. All them little white spots. It's prairie dog holes.
stay there. Stay here. Here's the sawmill. The sawmill. Okay, this is the Horse Kevin Costner Road and Dances with Wolves. Number 30. And this tent, here's his stable, the U.S. Cavalry. And this whole van. They donated this horse to this place. Right now we're back behind all this. Some teepees. It's a teepee. And there's Mary inside it. There's a schoolhouse again. There's an old log cabin. Where you get up there and reach the teepee?
I got her with a teepee like this. See if there's anything inside worth looking at. No, they must be just putting this up because there's a bed frame. I think they're probably going to be putting up in it and stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of
There's Mary and Kate sitting at the 1880 town. That's what boxcars used to look like behind them. That water tower. This is inside that train. It's kind of boring in here, ain't it? But I reckon that's what it did look like. Boring. Here's inside that Western Union building. There's benches that you wait on, and we got too much light to see what's all up on the walls there. There's your ticket windows. There's a couple old steamer trunks. Bags and an old glass display cabinet. Gettysburg. This is inside the ticket window. There's that guy's desk. And there are lanterns on the floor. Big old pot-belly stove. Fridge back in there. Coal bucket. There's the old church. Well, you see inside that, that's kind of cool to look at. An old wagon and some old trains in the background. Going back up on the church. The tree. Old farming equipment over there. Hear that? Mary and Mama's ringing the bell. That window. Prairie View Church. Service at 9:30. Well, it's about 9:30, so we're going to go inside. Isn't this a pretty church?
You're not riding on my back, girl.
I don't know how that'll take.
That's not red.
There's your church organ. I'm sure this is a Catholic church. In this mirror, you can see up on the balcony. You see that window? That's that round window. They put that there for that reason.
Look in this mirror to see if you can take it in this mirror over here too, Sandra.
There you go. See the balcony up there? In that mirror. Isn't that pretty? Here's the church steeple. Here's along the side. Look at pretty windows. And we're going way up there on the hill. There's a homestead up there, and we're going to go up there and look at it. Okay, Bunky, this is for you. Mary says you like old trains. How's that for an old train, Alan? Kinda neat, huh? There's Prairie Homestead. Second one. This is the second one we've been to today. Mama says it looks like it's sitting right in the sky. Good clothes on the clothesline out there. There's the outhouse. Big old stump. And the outhouse. Clothesline. Mama said that must be the smokehouse. Combine. That big old barn. Corral. And a windmill. Here's the prairie. There's the train. All right, wide open space. This is in the livery. No buggy. Back there's a covered one. It's a covered wagon. There you go. There's one without its cover on it. Here's some old tractors. Here's inside an old covered wagon that was sitting outside. There's a little pot, and there's a little potbelly stove. And then they put their bed up on that. That's where they slept. Isn't that neat? Here's the hotel on the outside. There's the hitching post in front. Mama said be sure to get that. That's the hitching post. hotel. It's got a porch on it. There's a porch. Now we're inside the hotel, and there's some suitcases, and they've got their paper on the walls. It's all peeling off, and there's the front desk. This old book here's got a lot of old signatures in it from where people stayed. Here's the cash register behind Mary. Move for a second, Mary. There's the old cash register. Look at that little glass display case and bell.
And here's the how much
Pictures on the wall. Here's how much the lodging costs.
liquor 6 and 1/4 cent.
And you can't really read it.
Oats for horse is $1.
I can't.
1 cent.
There you go. Lodging
Per gallon.
one night, 25 cents. Eating 25 cents. Liquor 6 and however much.
6 1/4.
The wine. Oats for your horse.
A gallon. 25 cents.
Horses stabled free.
1 cent per gallon.
That's how much they charged. That old desk is kind of neat right there too. This hotel is one place that has not changed.
I mean, you're married.
Here's that book with all the guest signatures on it. Can't read it, huh? Then they kept bills in it too, how much they owed them. How tattered the pages are. This is the sitting room. See that old bird cage? An old bird cage. Look at the floor. Old worn out carpet. Places to sit. They got somebody sitting in the corner. Indian. Old chairs. Here's a real old player piano. And there, sculptures. Baby buggy. I don't know what that is until a dinner
And now they
table.
got the kitchen on top of the block. And
Here's the kitchen. Or the dining room, excuse me, and they got the table all set. Another stove. Look at the walls. There's no porch swing. This is just a bunch of junk in here.
There's a bathtub under there, and there's another bathtub over here.
Oh yeah, that's a bathtub. See the bathtub? Here's the kitchen. Terry, you thought your kitchen was messy. Oh, cupboard. There's the stove. Bread box. Another little cupboard. Big old chopping block. Ain't that neat? Look at that, where they got all the cuts in it.
Here's the coffee pot. Up on this shelf.
Okay. Small coffee pots up on the shelf. Look at all the papers peeling off the wall. So sewing machine sitting underneath that. You can tell it is. As best I can figure, this has to be an old fire wagon. Other than that, I don't know. This building here, I don't know what this is. Let's go in and find out. What is this building?
This is the jailhouse.
This is the jailhouse. This is where they housed all their prisoners.
Nice comfy bed.
Yeah. Nice comfy bed and a little window to see out.
To escape.
It's a real small jailhouse. I don't know what that is in there. Big old metal tub of some sort. There's your moonshine jars. This is the U.S. Marshal jail. I guess the prisoners stayed over there in
that was fading here. This is where the
security down here.
this is where the marshal stayed and lived.
Now here's a wider picture on the wall.
There's his desk. There's our foot locker.
Did you get his boots?
And this is wider.
Did you get his boots?
No, where's his boots?
Right there.
There's his boots
He's one of them things for him out.
up against the chair.
His saddle and his
And his shirt. See his shirt up on the chair?
Here's the bag.
Yeah, right there's his badge.
his top part.
Here's some more jail cells. This is maximum security. All they get's a couple of boards to lay on. They were the big time criminals. They had to stay in the house with the marshal. This is like Dana when she was growing up. She had to stay in the house with the marshals. Okay, here's the grocery store, the front of it, with another wagon sitting in front of it. There's another wagon. There's got all kinds of different wagons. Excuse me while I look down to go up these steps. There's the big window in front of the general store. A can of something. Buckets and milk jugs.
Elastic, elastic.
Look at this.
And the shoes.
All the stuff on the shelves.
Look at those shoes and hats.
There's your mannequins. There's a girl. See them old shoes of her carried. You shoe nut. What would you do if you had a pair like that?
How about that corset behind there on the wall?
Yeah, I showed them that already.
Well, they're supposed to shoot that.
Potter silks. These are hats. Ladies' hats.
Check out that mirror.
Got a big mirror over top of there.
Umbrella, long johns for
Just got all kinds of stuff in this
Oh, here's the...
general
Here's
store.
some children's shoes. Okay, cute.
Look at the little kids' shoes.
There's the tobacco and cigars.
And there's an order book, I assume. Top hat. Long handle underwear back there on the wall. And a garter belt.
Sit back there. Take a look.
And in this case, I don't know what all we got. We just got good bags of stuff, and you're not going to be able to see them on camera very well. Here's the cigars and stuff. And back here, boy, we just got all kinds of goodies.
Check out that baby carriage. Wait.
Yokes for your horses, and there's another shelf, and there's some more cigars. Here's your grocery items along this wall.
There's fruit.
And little waistbands and
Here's the
candy
post
jars.
Say, get over here and get the post office.
Weigh scale. I'm gonna go get the post office because Mama's calling it and get the post office. There's the cash register. All the little weighing devices. There's your fresh produce out in the front window. Here's your post office boxes. You can't see them. Wait a minute, let me get a different angle so maybe you can see them. I got too much light coming in. There's post office. See them post office box? This is in the general store. And got other stuff up on the wall there. Up over the grocery store, we got Doc Adams' office. That's where he was. He's the physician and the dentist. See his bag sitting up on the step. Old-time doctor bag. This is the blacksmith shop. All kinds of stuff in the blacksmith shop. Here's a Wells Fargo stage. Alton, you'd probably like that. That'd probably be kind of neat for you to see. Okay, this is the saloon.
It's only got 2 tables in it, and some mirrors, and the bar.
And the spittoons.
And they want me to show you the spittoons. So there's the spittoons down along the bottom of the bar. I guess the mirrors made it look bigger because they always look bigger than this on Gunsmoke, didn't they? See all the stuff that's in the bar.
The lights and
Pabst, old time flavor. I didn't get these swinging doors on the way in to the saloon, but there they are. There's another old wagon out. Here's where you get your bath water. And you go out behind the barber shop to get your bath. Here's where they took them. They got a little pot-belly stove. And there we got somebody sleeping in the bathtub because he probably drank all that moonshine. There's all his clothes over there and table. Towel and soap, 5 cents. That's the whole deal there. Here's inside the barber shop. There's rough-looking hombres in there.
Looks like they need a bath.
There's the barber chair. Spittoon by the barber chair, too. They chew a lot of tobacco. Alright, this is a little store they got here, and it's our museum. And it's just got all kinds of really old stuff. And I ain't got enough battery life or film to show you it all. So we're just going to scan everything kind of quick. Here's a wooden Indian. There's some horns. Old West clothes, Indian stuff, just all kinds of old things. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
there's a bunch of stuff to look at that with this one.
An old bed with a handmade quilt on it. There's your baby bed.
Johnny, where are you? Look at this, is a little thing for babies.
Did
It's
ya?
like a bumper or walker.
So washing machine right there. Here's the kitchen.
There's a baby bed.
Yeah, an ice box. Can't really see it because I'm too close to the window. And there's a pretty kitchen table with a tablecloth on it and a corner cupboard.
Here's where they cook their food, honey.
There's some more of the sawmill. We started seeing that earlier from the back when we was back yonder. Here's the shingle and siding. It's a lumber mill. See how it ran on the conveyors. Next building we're coming up on, I don't know what it is. This is a town hall. See it wrote on the front window there. If you look up there, you can see it says town hall too. It's got that big porch on it where the mayor probably stood and gave his speeches. Here's some models of every building that's in here that somebody done. Anyway, this is the town hall, and there's your seats. Now, I'm sure that wasn't there, but there's a little stage they got that set up on. Some more folding chairs along the side there for extras. This is the office of the mayor. It's in the back of the town hall. And he had a pretty nice little office. Brass cartoon. And all those maps and ledgers and all that kind of stuff up there and all these books. While we're standing here, let's just get a view of everything we already saw. There's your hotel, the livery, the jail and the marshal's house, the grocery store and Doc Adams up on top, blacksmith shop, the Wells Fargo Express, and I got Mama hollering to get the firehouse. So this is the firehouse. We're gonna come up there and look at the firehouse. All the fire stuff. And here's firemen playing checkers. This is the newspaper office back here. It's back behind the... Here's the jewelry store. Here's the bank. Here's the fire engine. Here's inside the jewelry store. They got it all glassed up in here, so... They did watch repairing, stuff like that. Oops, too close to their stove. There's their stove. There's their cabinet. There's some jewelry. There's the silver and the plates. There's little front tables, stand and stuff. Okay, here's the bank.
Can't break in.
You can't really see nothing. I can't get far enough away with this to show you what it looks like. It's really pretty. They got these wrought iron little things all around.
So you think about it.
And there's the banker. There's your safety deposit boxes. Bankers are fancy people.
There's a safe.
There's your files.
There's a money bag.
Their cash drawers and stuff.
Right here. I lifted the business.
And back here we got offices and stuff. Some money.
Silent fund. Right here. They got the ledgers over here. Look,
This bank was in Gregory
$3.
Bank.
They
Here's the rest of it. Come on, come on, start hollering. There's the barn. There's the bank. It's hard to get the sun out of your face. Anyway, that's it. And there's your church. And I guess we're gonna go now. All the old wagons. Kitchen posts. Outhouses, sheds. More wagons are sitting everywhere. See ya. These are all the movie props from Dances with Wolves. Here, I guess that right there looks like a skint buffalo on film. There's some sleeping buffalo. There's a huge teepee in this barn. Huh? Yeah. If you watch him long enough, you can see his head moving. Mama's hollering, come here. Look inside this teepee. Can you see the people inside it? The fire going. If I can just get it. There he is. Inside his teepee with his fire going. There's a wolf. All this stuff donated by Kevin Costner and Dances with Wolves. And it's just stuff they use as props. Here's a building, I guess. What am I showing inside of? This must be a cavalry post or something. Wash tub. Right there, horses. Just all props. That must be a scalp right there. Tree. Okay, this is a dead horse they used in Dances with Wolves. Here's what it looked like dead in the movie. This is their hospital tent, and inside it we got their Civil War hospital beds. They're propped up and stuff. That's where they use it.
See what I'm doing.